If you're sitting in this class right now, you might be wondering if this video will take long enough to skip the lecture for the day. You also might be wondering if it will be somewhat hilarious. It is very humorous, but probably just to us. At least try to fake laugh. But sadly, it will not take all class period.
This video is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
What day is it?
What day is it, Emily? It's
Here at Faith Academy, we take our classes seriously, especially our government class. Look how enthusiastic we are about government. Look, we even interview pastors for fun. Jewish Bible.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Can church members discuss political issues and candidates for an upcoming election during church services?
The answer to that question is no, but the reason is you have to step back and say, why couldn't they limit it? Because we do have the right of freedom of speech. So we can talk about any issues we want to. The problem becomes is as a 501c3, which is we are, which gives us tax exempt status, we are not allowed to talk about certain issues. What that does is it helps us to be able to get tax-free. We don't have to pay any taxes, and we also don't have to. If someone gives to us, it's tax-free. It's a tax break for them on their taxes. So the way the government does is it says, as a 501c3 corporation, what you can say certain things as far as the issues. So they can talk about issues. They can talk about certain issues as long as they do not endorse any particular.
Church members discuss political issues and candidates for an upcoming election during church services.
Probably not during the worship services themselves, but in the classrooms or informally, yes. I think that there could be some kind of limited discussion there, as long as it was free and fair. But as far as the worship of God is concerned, a discussion of such nature is probably not appropriate.
What does the government allow a pastor to say to his congregation concerning politics and elections?
I think, in general, you can urge good judgment and morality and responsibility. I think it's good to talk that way, realizing that churches are tax-exempt institutions and should not enter in a direct adversarial way against political personalities. I think you can talk about issues and being responsible and wholeness and healing in the community, but as far as joining divisive or wedge issue kinds of attempts on the part of some candidates to divide good people from good people, the church has become aware of that, and we just won't play ball.
So if you expressed who you were going to vote for in an election during a church service and just say a government official wasn't there, could our church be taxed for it?
I think that's becoming more and more possible. I think it is. There are more articles being written on that. I think as our society becomes more and more secular, and I wish it wouldn't, but I think that's happening. There's more and more sympathy for not letting churches be partisan, and when churches are to challenge their tax-exempt status, I think that we have a special obligation to be fair.
How can a person learn which candidates represent their views on the most important moral issues?
Well, there's various ways. They can go to the candidate itself and see what they believe on it, how they have voted in the past. They can look and see what issues they say they believe in. You can't always use the voting because if they're a new candidate and they don't have any record. Mm-hmm. Now, churches can give out a guideline for voting, but what they can do is just say this is what they believe, and there's certain restrictions within the 501c3 to stay eligible. So you have to you can't just be on homosexuality and same-sex marriage. what you would have to do is you would have to give it on a variety of issues, and you would have to just give a generic, this person has voted this way or this person hasn't. You can't bias to any particular candidate. It's got to be fair across the board. All candidates have to be represented.
Okay. Thank you for your time today.
And now it's time for Jenny's Joke of the Day.
What if you're American when you walk into the bathroom and you're American when you walk out of the bathroom? Then what are you while you're in the bathroom?
Anybody know?
European.
Now for the intellectual black tip of the day is brought to you by David Walker.
Black tip of the day. I always wear floaties in the deep end.
Hannah, school's out. You ready to jam? Heck yeah. Let's go.
Turn that down.
Yes,
You know better than this. Against the rules of Faith Academy to play your radio loud on campus. You know better than that.
Yes, sir.
Don't let me catch you doing that again.
Yes,
You
sir.
will go down. You understand?
I understand.
You'll go down. I'll take you down to Chinatown.
Yes, sir.
Get out of here.
Riley's not even like, oh my god.
As you can see, we have many strict rules here at Faith Academy. Hannah, what is one rule that you would like to see changed?
Walking in lines to lunch in chapel, because that's ridiculous.
I completely agree.
Number one rule you would throw out from Faith Academy if you could.
Definitely the fact that we aren't allowed to twerk in class. We should all be able to twerk in class. Freedoms of twerk all day long.
Can you give us an example of this?
Of twerking?
Yeah, of twerking.
Yes, of course. Back away, everyone.
I just want to party.
Thanks.
Yes, ma'am.
Want to party. I just want to party. I just want to party. I just want to party.
If you could throw out one thing about Faith Academy, what would it be?
The fact that we have French and we got Spanish, okay? Where's the German, okay? Nobody cares about those other two. World War II, how are we going to know it happened? Germany, that's all I got to say. Germany. Roll Tide.
If you had the opportunity, what rules would you throw out about Faith Academy?
I would throw out the no chewing gum because I'm a gum chewer, and I would also throw out no cell phones because I mean, duh. Items are ugly.
I don't like talking line.
I want colorful hair. That's about all I got.
If there was one rule that you could throw out at Faith Academy, what would it be?
I want to be gay, so you know how that goes.
If you could throw out one rule at Faith Academy, what would it be?
I would throw out the rule about the Faith Academy socks because I think it's a little ridiculous that we have to wear monogram socks to school.
Thank you. If you could throw out one rule at Faith Academy, what would it be?
No cat scratches.
Oh, that's stupid.
Hickey.
It's theoretical physics. Don't you get it?
What? Darian, eat a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
Oh my god, it's just so much better.
If there was one rule you could throw out about Faith Academy, what would it be?
Being gay.
About Faith Academy, what would it be?
Can I throw out two?
I'm a clip.
Ain't nobody messing with my clip.
Oh my god, no!
Ain't nobody messing with my clip.
So, what brings you to Faith Academy today?
No, it is.
Yeah.
I would not be able to go to the school.
Me either. I'd die.
Why would you die?
Everybody would attack me.